Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Oda Potato, and this is Islanders. This is a indie little strategy game that I thought that we'd play because it's pretty darn good. It's published by Grizzly Games, and it's basically a point collection game. Let me get right into it and show you exactly what I mean. So you play as the sort of godly overlord of an island. Ooh, a lovely little orange island. I like this. This is quite nice. This is workable. So already you can see that there's a whole bunch of different features on this island. Not a huge number, but a couple. So over here we've got the statue. Over here we got a couple of trees. As you can see, they're not particularly tree-y looking trees, but they'll do. Anyway, what we do is we basically go about building a whole bunch of buildings. I'm going to take the lumber pack because there's, you know, a fair amount of lumbery stuff that we can do. This contains the lumberjack and the sawmill, whereas if we were to take the farming pack, then we'd get the mill and the field, and we basically get a couple of buildings, and then we get to place those buildings and collect points. So, for example, Lumberjack gets a bonus for each nearby sawmill, statue, and tree, and it loses points for each Lumberjack in range. So I'm thinking that if we could try and get a Lumberjack, we can get a Lumberjack in the middle there, but I don't think that that's actually what we want to do. Thinking that we maybe want to try and get a Lumberjack over here, and then a lumberjack maybe right about there. I kind of don't want to stack the bonuses up too much, but we also want to make sure that those two bad boys are close enough that we can get a sawmill to stick down in the middle and get the bonuses from both, because a sawmill gets bonuses from each nearby lumberjack, warehouse, and statue, and loses points for each sawmill in range. So I'm kind of wary about the big negative bonuses, so I don't want to stack them up too much. Also, I think that the space around the statue is going to be prime real estate, so let's move the sawmill out as far as we can go, and then plonk that down there. And as you can see, we've got this sort of like score meter down in the bottom left-hand corner, which is building up. That allows us to get to the next level, the next island. So that's fine. But at the same time, it also allows us to add more packs, add more buildings to our area. So we can get a brewing pack. Contains brewery and hop field. Let's do a brewing pack. Sure, that sounds grand. So what do we got? We got some more lumberjacks, we got another sawmill, and we got some hop fields. Right, okay, and what about this? Right, cool. I think we should put the brewery right about there. If we can get the statue in, that would be great. Yeah, so let's get that there, and then let's get some hop fields. I don't want to worry too much about getting the hop fields in range of the statue. I think that that's fine. We're fine. Yeah, we're fine just putting the hop fields out here. So I'll do one hop field there, and then I'll get another hop field right about over there. Okay, that's looking pretty darn good. We've also got some more lumberjack things to do. Do we want to? Yeah. Problem is that we're always going to get the negative bonus or the negative modifier from the other lumberjack hut that we've got already. We obviously don't want to get both negative modifiers in. I think we probably just want to try and maybe stick the lumberjack hut right about there. I think that's fairly reasonable. Alright, that's looking pretty darn good. And we can get another sawmill if at all we wanted to, and another sawmill right about over here would be pretty darn good because we'll get those two lumberjack huts in without getting the other sawmill in. Perfect. All right, let's get a brand new pack. We don't have to worry about placing all of our buildings. It's optional, you know. Farming pack, again, I don't really feel like we want to go for a farming pack. I don't feel like we've got a huge amount of space that we can play on. I'll take a city pack. So the city pack gives us a whole bunch of stuff. So this gives us a city center, gets a bonus for each nearby fisher, statue, mason, and mill. Okay, so we only have another statue. Statue's the only thing that we get, so that's the only thing that we're going to get a bonus from. I mean, Sure. I guess I can put that over there. That's kind of nice. Now, presumably, the mansions get bonuses for being next to the city center, and so do the regular old houses. I think we should probably place down the mansions first. There we go. That's pretty darn good. And then the houses can go slightly further away. Wow, it's almost like I planned that. That's actually pretty darn impressive. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get everything. Ooh, that's a different shaped house. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get everything super near the city center. Although, saying that, that is actually not bad placement. That mansion is a little bit precariously placed, but I might just forgive it. I mean, if it goes, it goes, right? We still have the other lumberjack hut to put down, which I think we'll put right there. Sure. That's in range of 2 sawmills, so that's kind of nice. Obviously, it's also in range of another lumberjack hut. As you can see, the transfer of red points, it's not ideal. What is this? A farming pack and a shaman. Alright. Let's do a shaman pack, I guess, then. Looks like we got a whole bunch more mansions. Mansions we can continue to build up on this hill up here. Although I'm not sure that we actually want to do that, because that will demolish a couple of trees. And I don't know if we get refunded the points. Statue, temple. Right, so if it's within range of the city center, then there's going to be a big negative modifier there. I think we can put the shaman down here. Sure. What is this? A hop field? Hop field should probably go next to the other hop fields. Near the brewery. Let's do that. Then the mansions. Let's do the mansions, like, up here. Sure. If we can get them in range of the city center, then that would be perfect. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That's perfect. It doesn't look like the trees are giving us a negative modifier at the moment. Things are looking fine. Oh, man. That's so perfect. That is so unbelievably perfect. I cannot believe how that actually ended up working. So as you can see, we can progress right on over to the next island. We keep our score. I mean, maybe I'll do one more pack. I don't really know if there's any bonus to staying on a specific island. So I can do a fisher. Let's do a fisher right over there. Another shaman. You know what? Sure. I'll do another shaman up there. A regular old house. What about a regular old house up on the hill? I don't think that that's going to really fly, unfortunately. That actually works, though. Alright, that's looking pretty darn good. I'll take that. Lumberjack huts. Honestly, I think that we've expanded all usefulness of our lumberjack huts. I say that as I find a 6. It's pretty darn good. But now I reckon we've probably got all of the positive modifiers that we can get for our lumberjack huts. Yeah, we can get +1. And then we can get one more hop field. It's pretty good. +15. I don't really know how far we should continue on this island. We'll do another... Why not? We'll do another one. A fountain, city center, statue, park, mansion. Alright. Sure. I mean, that's pretty darn good. That's not as good. I feel like that's going to be the motto for the series, right? That's pretty good. That's better. That's the best. That is some big score that we're pulling right there. That's pretty nice. Any more mansions that would care to go around this vicinity? Sure, we'll do one up there. We can get a shaman. Another shaman, maybe there. We need to sort of start thinking outside the box when it comes to where we're building. Also, what the heck is that? I don't even know what that little nub is. And some houses. Yeah, we'll just build a couple more houses. Why not? It's just so therapeutic, just placing these houses. With the music, the game, the views. It's all just really, really nice. Right, let's put that in there. Let's just do some more huts. What about huts? City center, statue, shaman, and fisher. Alright, so we got another fountain to play around with. It's quite nice. We've got another city center to place. The city center cannot be near the other city center, otherwise it's a negative 40 modifier. Which is pretty darned extreme, to be honest. There we go, do that over there. Let's see if we can try and get some more score lined up over here. I think I really need to be very, very strict when it comes to placement of resources. Just we need to be super, super strict with trying to really nestle the houses up against one another. If we do that, then I think that we're going to have a much better time. Right, sure, that over there. Okay, that's looking pretty darn good. A park? Ooh, never seen a park before. I mean, what do we get? What do we get from here? Get a couple of bonuses with mansions, so that might be worth us trying to put it near a mansion. I'm not really seeing many opportunities to build here. That's not too bad. Let's do that there, sure. We'll get another mansion over here. That's also quite nice. A house. Right over there. A hut. I guess a hut is kind of like this little niche product that you can sort of fit in the corner. There we go. Yeah, so I guess huts are really, really powerful because they allow you to just get a whole bunch of score by having a very, very large area of effect. But also, they're very, very easy to place. They're very, very small in comparison to other stuff. A plateau. City center, mason, plateau, and statue. Alright, I don't know how the other resources are calculated. I don't know how these are allocated, but that's kind of interesting, I guess. Okay, I can put that down here, I guess. Sure. I guess that plateau allows me to build on it? Oh my goodness, yes it does. Right, can I put another... That's negative 30 points. I mean, I'm not thrilled by that figure. Right, let's get a couple of mansions over here. To be honest, let's do that there. We've already got a shaman kind of nearby. We can get a park. We can get a park down here, sure. We'll do a park. Stick a park right over there. We'll get a shaman in somewhere. That's plus 3 points. I feel that we're getting to the end of the road here, but we're also getting closer to perfection, right? Tower, temple, mason. All right, let's just have a look. All right, so this tower, temple, mason, statue, mansion, park, wall, and house. Right, so since this is a completely new unit, there is some real potential for disruption here. Like, we might be able to get some serious points. In fact, I think that we will be able to get some serious points. Right, I'm seeing a big number over here. 27. 27 is probably about as big as it's going to go. However, I'm thinking that an area out here might be a little bit better, as we want to leave enough space to place down our second tower. Let's plonk that down over there, and I'm thinking maybe we could try and get the second tower over here somewhere. That's 20. I'm not expecting as good a result from our second tower as what we had in our first. But 20's not too bad. 20's not too bad. 20, we had 21 down here. You know what? I think 21's probably just about the limit of what we're going to get, so... 22. Oh, I saw 22 there. Perfect. Let's do that right there. Boom. Happy days. Can we get another park? That's a 6. There's not a park up here yet, is there? But no, there's not much room for a park up here. Park's a little bit of an awkward thing to place. Hut. Do love a good opportunity to place down a hut. 29. Honestly, I mean, I know I should like scout around. I was waiting to say I know I should skirt around for a higher number, but 29 seems like a pretty darn good number to secure. And that takes us over the next level as well, which is just fantastic. I would hasten to add. Anything else that we can fit on that plateau there? Not much. That's a +8. That's a +10 right there. Sure. And another +10 for the park. Nice, we'll do that. A warehouse? Okay, maybe some more industrial buildings would be quite good just for us. So this is brickyard, mill, market, gold mine, fisher, brewery, mason, sawmill, and statue. Bit of an awkward shape as well. Bit of an awkward shape. Not quite convinced that we're going to manage to find a space for this. Obviously, the fact that I have omitted from mentioning this entire time is that there is no way to unbuild what you've built. Once you've built it, you're stuck with it. Unless there is some technology that I have yet to uncover. Although that would seem like a pretty fundamental change to the game. Right, let's add to our park. Sure, this is a nice parky area. I guess. +11, +13. It's pretty good going, to be honest. I want to get better at building the shapes of houses into actual sort of collective areas. 28, 28, 28. I don't think we're going to get better than 28, to be honest. No, even up here. This is prime real estate up at the top of the city. Clearly, they don't take the view into account when calculating the value of a property. Because if that was the case, pretty sure that the houses at the top of the city up here would be going for a heck of a lot more than all of the houses down below. Right. Anything? Can we find anything? 13's not too bad. You know, houses are sort of like the bread and butter. You need to just end up rolling with the punches. Right, statue, houses. And we lose points for mansions. Alright, I don't think I'm going to love a circus. That's 11 points. I mean, that's truthfully not ideal. But I think it's probably about the best we're going to get. Ideally, we'd be able to get a circus somewhere over here. But I don't think so. I don't think that that's going to... I don't think that's going to allow... so I think we're going to have to plonk it down in the original location. That's -7 points. Where was our original location? Over here. +11. Yeah, a little bit disappointed with that. If we'd maybe have... I say we. If I'd have maybe done my neighborhoods a little bit more impressively, a little bit better, then we maybe now would have a better result on the circus. But since I didn't... Can I put that up there? That is totally a possibility. Holy cow, can I put it in the water? To be honest, I think that's about the best result that we're going to get. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, we can't put houses in the water, I don't think, but everything else is sort of allowed, I guess, which is very, very nice. Build another little hut over here. I've just got an achievement Islander. It just popped up for me down here. You can't see it, but we did indeed get Islander. That's quite nice. 17 points for a house over there. Don't mind if I do, honestly. 15, 16, 21. 21 looks good to me. I'll take that. And then we've got another city center. I mean, I would like to build a city center on an island just in the middle of nowhere. Something I'm not entirely opposed to. It's still 15 points, you know? We've already got 2 city centers on the island. No, sorry, 3 city centers on the island. Right. This is actually a legitimate plan. Turns out we can only build it in one location, and that is on top of the hill. But we'll try and build it in tune with the surroundings. A market. I mean, I feel like I can't go for the farming pack. I gotta go for the market. Alright, what does this do? Warehouse, city center, etc, etc, etc. There is no way that I'm going to be able to fit this market anywhere on the map. Which is a big shame, actually. Yeah, there is just no way that I can make that happen. Not even close. Yeah, which is a big shame. Big shame. I'll get another fisher. Shall I? It's looking pretty darn good. 30, 36, 38. Yeah. I'll take a 38. That's pretty darn good. That is pretty darned good. Sawmill. I mean, we can get another sawmill, but I don't think it'll be super profitable for us. Plus 10. I say that. Plus 10 is actually not too bad. I'll take a plus 10. That's pretty darn good going. We have got a couple more mansions to place. Mansions are getting increasingly difficult to place, although that's a pretty darn good placement, if I do say so myself. Yeah, no, I don't want to get the mansion too wet. I mean, these people are paying for luxury. What about just sort of poking around the corner there? Nope. No, looks like that's gonna just touch the water just a little bit too much. Alright, that's pretty darn good. The park. Oh, this is a different shaped park that actually might allow us to place the park out there. Now, I'm going to see if I can try and find a place for this park over here. Yep, that's pretty darn good. I don't think we're likely to find anywhere better than 14. I say that, and then I immediately find somewhere so unbelievably fantastic that I don't even know what to say. That's an 18 right there. That is an 18. That is good going. Still no room for this market though. So I think we're gonna be a little bit stuck. Stuck with that regard. Resort Oasis. Please. Yes, that's great. Alright, another fisher. We're gonna have to do that kind of far away. Also, maybe that plateau could be on water. Maybe I should have tried and try to put the plateau on water. Right. That'll go there. Perfect. That fisher, that's just 20 good points, you know? 20 good points. This area is increasingly becoming our hops field area. I'm almost certain that I should be able to fit another field in here somewhere. There we go. 17 points. Again, I feel like that's pretty darn good. There's definitely room for another hut up here somewhere. Maybe one down here. Yeah, and yeah, 26. 26 is pretty darn good. It's pretty good. 28, 28. Don't suppose there's going to be any better than a 28, a 22. It's not far off being what we're looking for. 15, 8, 19. We've still got a little bit of space on these cliffs actually. 28. Oh, we should build on these cliffs. I didn't even realize we had space around here. 28. 28 right there. All right, let's do that there. Perfect. Yet another area for us to get points on. Another area? What am I talking about? Another little slide thing. Another little pack? I guess pack. I don't like the word pack because it sort of conjures up, you know, an image of microtransactions, but nothing could be further from the truth. Resort Oasis. Really not sure what this is. Gets a bonus for each nearby hop field, plateau, fountain, park. I mean, I don't think that we're going to have the space, to be honest. Yeah, I literally do not think that we have the space. We're not far off having the space over there, but... no, we don't have the space over here. Can't build it on top of a mountain. Or on top of an island, should I say. Can't bulldoze the trees to make way. If it was anywhere, it would be right about here. But it just doesn't look that positive, to be honest. Could we build a park, perhaps, on one of these ledges? That's actually not too bad. +7. I mean, I know... I don't love the fact that it's a +7. But I am going to place that anyway, because I think this real estate is slightly more valuable for us. What have we got? Tavern? I can't not take a tavern, can I? Gets a bonus for each brewery. 19. That's going to be a big hitter for us, actually. 23, 29. 29? Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Resort Oasis. Man, I wish we could just place this down anywhere. Would be really, really, really cool. But no. Apparently not. These mansions are the most difficult to place by a substantial margin, actually. They're very, very challenging to place because they're very, very big. And they like to stick out into the water, which is a bit of a nuisance. And they only like to be next to other mansions. Alright, put that over there. Houses are a little bit better to do. Don't think that we'll struggle getting to the next level. I say that, we might struggle getting to the next level. +6, we need to get +13. We need 13 points. In combination with placing a park. Alright. That's pretty good. Yeah, place that there. Beautiful. That'll get us to the next level at least, which will secure us... or it'll secure us enough points to get to the next level. Get that in there. Alright, perfect. I think that we're approaching what feels like the end here. Man, I would love to place this temple. I don't even know what it does. Statue, stonemason, plateau, shaman. So basically, if you place it on a plateau, you get a nice, big old chunky bonus. I can't even get a market over there. Right. We can place down a hut and get some big bucks. Some big points. The problem is that we're not getting any, like, brand new unique buildings that we can take advantage of in terms of... I'll place that. I'll do it. I'll take a 27, just because I want to place some other huts down on over here a little bit later. Anything that gets us huts is a real winner, to be honest. Right. And a park. Oh, yeah. No, you'll do that. That's +9. I'll take that. That's good. I don't think that we're going to be able to get the required 50 extra points. Houses are good. They're much easier to place than other stuff. But we're still going to find it difficult. 16. I mean, we're going to need this... We're going to need this to be a very, very good house. And it's unlikely that I've missed any specifically fantastic areas. There's a little bit of extra space down here. I didn't realize there was extra space down on the rocks here. I think for our next island, that's something that we're going to have to do. We're going to have to keep well on top of the available space next to the sort of main area. No, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do it. +8. I mean, +8 is probably about the height of what we're going to be able to accomplish. Yeah, either up here or down here. I'll get a +8 over there. All right. And then once again, I'm just gonna try to place down some of these buildings. Just no chance. Absolutely no chance. But boy, oh boy, it would be glorious if we could. You imagine doing that? You imagine? It would be spectacular. It would be truly spectacular. All right, you know what? We tried. We tried. You know what? We're going to go right on over to the next island. I feel like we did a pretty darn good job. But, you know, that was that. That was the island. We tried our very best. This is a completely different island where we're going to be able to basically start afresh. As you see, lumberjack pack, or sorry, the lumber pack and the farming pack, both of which we're going to be able to select. But we're going to have to do that in the next episode. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been Islanders. I'll see you next time. Bye.